I am the everyday person that struggles with trying to lose weight.
What has been up in the last couple months?
We had a baby. I was working nights, back on days. I graduated from school, and now I'm back in the gym.
Well, how has your journey been?
Rough. It's been rough.
Why? What specifically has derailed you?
Working nights really just threw me off. Couldn't make it to the gym as much. I try to come at 5:30, but it's right after work. And then in the morning, I'm just tired. My hormones are a little off. I couldn't sleep. It was just bad. Working nights is not ideal for trying to lose weight and work out.
Even though you couldn't come here, why was it derailing you from just sticking to the food list?
Yeah, when I think back on it, obviously after you look back on everything, Monday morning coaching, I'm like, damn, if I would have just stuck harder on my diet, then maybe it would have been different. Maybe just I could have maintained where I was, and then now that I'm back on days, I'd be chipping away at it again. I was just off, to be honest with you. I just would wake up. By the time I wake up, get going in the day, I'm not hungry, then I'm hungry at night. Now the options are bad. I just kept setting myself up for failure, basically.
Do things like this just happen, and then a month later you're like, damn, how did I get here?
Sometimes it is like that because when, like, especially with work, the amount of working that I do, it's the 16th already. It felt like 2 days this month. So sometimes it just goes by so fast before you know it, you're like, yo, I'm bugging, I gotta stop doing what I'm doing. And then at that point now it's, okay, now I gotta start over or start chipping away at weight that shouldn't have been there in the first place. But, you know, you go through ups and downs. Hopefully I can keep chipping away at it. I am the everyday person that struggles with trying to lose weight, and then you do good, and then things go on, you get away from it, and then you realize, like, all right, I gotta stop, and then you start over. It's just really just trying to mentally stick with it, trying to use other things to keep myself motivated, come more, and to eat healthy. The biggest thing for me, though, that's helping now is my wife. You know, after the baby and everything, she's back on the diet, so the household is a lot easier to continue the diet. It's not, you know, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like cooking. Now we got 2 people trying to cook the same way. The snacks are out the house, so it just makes it a lot easier.
So you started at 225, you got down to 210-ish, and you put back that weight.
I put the weight back on.
And some or no?
I think 2 pounds.
You're back to 227.
But I did that on purpose, the last couple pounds on purpose, because we had the team challenge. I wanted to make sure I weighed in a little heavy.
When we started just months ago, you said, I'm not, all right, there's no more going up. It's only down from here.
Yes.
Even that declaration, even that being on camera, even that putting that to the world wasn't enough to keep you on the straight and narrow despite the obstacles of work and stress and a wife?
I think so, yeah, but then, you know, it just goes by so fast. Like I said, it's like you start off with one thing, and then next thing you know, it's 15 days later, and you're like, oh man, let me stop. So you just chip away at it again.
Does that frustrate you?
Very annoying.
In yourself?
Yes.
Does it make you feel like you're not capable or that you don't deserve to be lighter?
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just frustrating because when I originally did the weight loss challenge thing before, and we lost the weight, so now I know when I'm doing something wrong, if that makes sense. So like and then the other bad part is I know if I just do a 24-hour fast or a 40-hour fast, then the pounds come off, and then I can kickstart it right away. So sometimes that becomes dangerous because then in my head mentally I'll be like, all right, I'll have I'll bug out this weekend, and then Monday I'll do a 24-hour and I'll be back to where I am, instead of continuing through the weekend and then let Monday's 24-hour fast actually get me more in the negative. So that's where I am now.
What do you think is the most important piece to actually just like sticking with it? What is missing?
To me, it's all mental.
What is missing that if you wish you had was mental?
It's mental.
What about the mental?
Just sticking with it. I guess sometimes you get to a point where I'd be like, man, F it, forget it, I don't care. Where I shouldn't get like that, and then afterwards I'm like, why did I do that? I hate that feeling.
What is happening at that moment where you're like, F it?
I'm just tired. Just tired.
So your normal thought processing is derailed by tired, stress,
Yes.
something going on in your life.
Yes.
What makes you have those better decisions in those moments?
Like right now, we got the team challenge. So like last Friday, I was tired, had worked all week. I knew I had to work Saturday, possibly Sunday. So I did not want to come at all. I had no urge to come, but then I had to do all my individual challenge for the team challenge, so I forced myself to come. And it's something that me and my wife joke about all the time. It's like every time we like, yo, I'm tired, I don't feel like going to the gym, and then we come, feel 100 times better afterwards. So it's just mental.
When I said, hey, what needs to happen? What needs to change in your life for you to make those better decisions in those moments where you aren't thinking clearly? You said, well, now you have the team challenge, so that forces you to make those decisions. Is it always chasing that next best thing? Is it always chasing that, now it's a team challenge, and then I have to do another weight loss challenge, then I have to do this? Like, at what point is it, this is just me, this is who I identify with?
I think for me, when at this stage right now, it is chasing those things to keep me motivated until I get to a certain point where it is just normal.